You live right now? All right, let's get it. Let's get it. TMTU. Hey, we about to get busy. Cheat codes. You know you want some. Let's get it.
Okay.
We back in the building?
Back in the building.
TMTU. What's good? What's good? It's been a month.
Has it?
Man, it's been a month. It's been a month, right?
Yeah.
Hey, so good to see y'all, man. Hey,
what's
y'all,
this, November?
yeah, November.
Okay. Yeah.
Hey, the year's almost over. Another season of TMTU. Look, if you've missed any, you can always hit us on YouTube, Facebook, all that good stuff. But hey, make sure you're sharing this, liking this, stop shacking up with this, and marry this.
Not marry this.
Real talk, man. Come on, man. So it can be an anniversary, like the Fords. Yeah, real
happy anniversary. 36 years.
36.
That's 36. Somebody old. 36
I
years.
ain't mad at that right there, man.
Yeah.
So hey, we're talking about cheat codes today.
What we talking about?
Hey, a lot of cats don't understand what cheat codes are. They probably think, hey, we're gonna tune in so Coop could tell me how to argue on Thursday night so you can go out on Friday night. cheat codes.
That's what you used to do.
I just said cheat codes, man.
Yeah.
No, we talking about those Jesus cheat codes now. Those lovely cheat codes, those wonderful cheat codes. Yeah, that's what we need to be on right now. So, where we going with it?
Well, first of all, so we've been talking about some cheat codes with the marriage, and we did that on this past Saturday. We did a whole workshop on it actually.
Yeah.
This past Saturday at Crossword Church.
So we're gonna try to give y'all we gave them in 3 hours.
We're gonna try to give it to you guys
in 58 minutes.
Yeah. But anyway, we
it was a good time.
It was a really good time.
Shout out
it was
to
a really good time.
That
came out and supported
CWCC.
And,
Crossword Christian Church.
Is that what it is? Okay.
Big up some. Yeah.
Well, now we on TMTU, and I was doing the research because I didn't want to do everything, so I kind of condensed it from Saturday.
Oh, you did? Okay.
So I was doing a little research, and guess what? So you know how we talked about one of our cheat codes was talking about being kind. Being kind, especially being kind to your spouse.
Love is kind.
Love is patient, love is kind. And so guess what? Did you know that World Kindness Day is on November 13th?
Is that a thing?
World Kindness Day. It's so as a reminder. So on November 13th, this day is a reminder of the positive impact kindness can have on individuals, communities, and the world.
Man, that would be awesome.
Kindness. So
everybody put the guns down, put the knives down.
Yeah.
Put the
especially after this past Tuesday. Can we just all be kind?
Hey, we gonna make it.
We gonna make it.
Hey, that was a song back then.
We gonna make it. We gonna make it. We gonna make it.
That's how we gotta be, man.
That's how I gotta be.
God's got us. So
for sure.
Good.
So let me give you the definition. We always talk about. We always start off with the definition. So but I just want to give you a little background real quick on how we got to cheat codes.
Right.
We got the cheat codes because I watched this pastor. Shout out to Pastor Jerry Flowers in Houston Church. Houston, Texas. And he was talking about cheat codes. And so I was thinking, you know what? It's cheat codes for life. And I was like, you know what? We could apply cheat codes to our marriage.
Oh, absolutely, you can.
There's got to be some cheat codes for our marriage.
Yeah.
So that's how we came up with the whole concept of let's do cheat codes for our marriage.
Yeah, I like that.
So we thought we did a workshop on it, like I said, this past Saturday. But this time we wanted to kind of bring it to you guys, our listeners on TMTU.
Yep.
So here's a definition of a cheat code. A cheat code is a secret code or a password in a video game that gives the player, the married couple, the spouse, an advantage or allows them to do something extraordinary. For example, a cheat code might allow a player to skip levels, enhance their character's abilities, make something unusual happen, or give a player incredible abilities that will allow advancement in the game.
I like that.
Okay, so this marriage. So today we want to look at our marriage as the game, as the video game, right?
Okay.
And so we're gonna along the journey, like the games we used to play, like name a game we used to play, because I really only game I played was Miss Pac-Man. That was the only one I
no,
really
that,
played.
that was a heated up.
Oh yeah, and Space Invaders. Remember with the
Right. But remember, I told you how when we used to play anybody that played Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, I told you the cheat code for that was Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
yeah.
That's what I was cooping.
I really thought you still you gonna read it up again?
No, that's real talk.
Are you still cooping?
No, that's real talk.
Oh, okay.
It'll make your car fly.
Okay.
And that was cool because Grand Theft Auto. So now you got a flying car. Oh, that was the one right there. That was the one right there.
What you doing playing a game that's for stealing cars,
right?
man?
Hey, what?
Ooh, Lord.
I'm gonna stay saved.
For real. Okay, so in the same way cheat codes are used in a video game, we believe that there are cheat codes in marriage. Today, we want to share a few cheat codes with you that we hope will aid you in having a successful marriage.
Facts.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So to make cheat codes real simple, you guys, cheat codes are little bits of wisdom. So we hope today to just give you guys some little tidbits of wisdom.
Facts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So we believe that the Bible has so many cheat codes in it for our marriage. What do you think?
Absolutely.
Sure?
Absolutely.
Okay, so we're gonna go through and we're gonna try to unlock. I feel like cheat codes had to be unlocked.
Yeah.
In the games that you were playing back as kids. You had to go through. I mean, they weren't just standing out there like, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You had to figure them out. You had to, like X plus hold it side down by to be able to unlock a cheat code.
And
right?
I did find one for Miss Pac-Man.
No, you did not. See, now you go cooping. You just gotta go cooping. I can already tell the twinkle in your eye. I can tell you lying here.
The twinkle in the eye. And I'm gonna tell y'all.
Oh, not the twinkle, the twitch in your eye.
Twitch. And I'm gonna tell y'all at the end of the show.
Because you lying. There you go. Okay. So the number one cheat code. What's the number one cheat code, baby, that you think?
Hey, you gotta put God first.
Gotta put God first.
Have to.
Yes.
Hey, if he's not first, things are gonna go awry.
Awry?
Yeah. Awry.
Away. Yeah.
Yeah.
So God has to be put first, and God has to be the foundation.
Yeah.
He has to be the foundation of our marriage. That's the number one cheat code.
And I used to wonder, man, why is all this happening to me? Why things ain't going right? Mm-hmm. God was like, bro, you ain't use the cheat code, my dude.
You use the cheat code.
Yeah, now take this with me.
Right? For sure. And you and your wife. Because
yeah.
Because
she ain't using them either.
Listen. Okay. So we were looking at cheat codes, and we thought let's look at 1 Corinthians 13, 4 through 8a.
Yeah, that's a
There's a
right
whole bunch of cheat codes in there. So we want to go through and break those down and see how many we can unlock within that thing.
Right.
Within those verses. Those 4 verses, we want to see what we can unlock. I
think you can constantly go there and consistently go there for your marriage and say, man, where am I at with this?
Right.
If you're not on point with it, it means you got work to do.
Right.
And I think everyone has work to do.
Everyone.
I know I do.
Yes, me too.
I know I do. So,
me too. Okay, so let me read it real quick. Love is patient.
Yeah.
Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It does not dishonor others. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no records of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices in the truth.
Stop it.
It always protects. It always trusts. It always hopes. It always perseveres. Guess what? Love never fails.
Yeah, I love that. That's a heater right there.
Yeah, that's it. That is. I love that too. I love that too.
Too bad I dropped the ball on all of those.
You know, I must go ahead and say that. Yeah. Well, remember we did well on Sunday. I'm sorry. And Saturday on the we should have bought our our ratings.
The ratings. Yeah.
So we went through at the workshop on Saturday. We went through and we took
that
those.
was good little activity.
We had a little exercise and we took out the word love and we put our names there. And in those names, then we rated ourselves and then we rated our spouse. Like for instance, instead of saying love is patient, it says Kay is patient or Aaron is patient. And so let's just do one real quick, right? Let's just do it real quick. What you think?
Okay.
A little bit. Let's do 1 or 2.
Okay. So
love is patient, love is kind. So Kay is patient. I'm gonna give myself 6.
I'll give you a 6. Yeah, I'm with the 6.
Okay, I'm gonna give you
Because
a.
on your real one, you gave yourself a 7, and I gave you a 6, and you tried to go antsy on me.
I don't think that's true.
Yeah, it's absolutely
I
true.
don't think it's true.
Absolutely.
I don't think it's true. Don't make me look at the papers because
No, it's
I
all
know
good.
exactly where they
It's all
are.
good.
Okay. I'm gonna give you a 5.
I'll take it.
Patience.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna front like I ain't got some ways to go.
Yeah.
I'll honk that horn in a minute. I'll honk that horn.
Aaron honked the horn. Just real quick.
Yeah, we was back in New York.
Aaron honked the horn on the freeway. I said, Aaron, you can't do that. You can't. Wah, you cannot honk the horn on the freeway, dude.
Hey, you got it on videotape?
You know I might do. Aaron,
I did not.
Aaron, and he
That's my
lays
story,
on
and
the
I'm
horn.
sticking to it.
He lays on like Aaron. You can't lay on the horn
I do
on
not.
the freeway.
I just do like this.
Okay.
That's what I do, but-
Love is kind.
Yeah.
K is kind. I give myself a 7.
Yeah. I'm with the 7. I'm with the 7.
I gave you. I think I gave you an 8.
Oh, really? Okay. Very nice of you.
What do you give yourself?
I give myself a 7.39.44.
You know, many people struggle with patience, especially they
You have to be patient with
yeah,
that one,
yeah, many people struggle with patience and being kind. Actually, it says here in scripture, as a prisoner for the Lord, then I urge you to live a life worthy of the calling you have received. Be completely humble. Be gentle. Be patient, bearing with one another in love. Make every effort to keep the unity of the Spirit through the bond of peace. That's Ephesians 4:1-3.
Man, hey, key word for me, every.
Yeah. I'm gonna say that you know what stood out to me in this is bearing with one another in love. Sometimes you don't be one to. Sometimes you get on my nerves, and I really
Yeah, I had to bear with you today with the phone and the watch and the internet. I had to bear with you.
That is not bearing with me, dude.
That's absolutely bearing.
Okay, discount
That's
right
bearing
here.
right there. I'm
No,
like, bruh.
Bearing with you is listening to you snore at night.
First of all, I don't snore.
Aaron, that's a lie.
You snore.
I will pull it up right now. I will pull it up.
Hey, bro, you ain't doing nothing but loading weapons because I got one for you too. Please believe that. Like you the only one that recorded somebody snoring. Stop it.
I'm like, Aaron, right? Man. I mean, God, Aaron, you must have been tired last night.
Hey, I was extremely.
Because man, you was like a foghorn last night. Seriously, I'm like, oh my God. You was tired, babe. You was tired. Yeah, but you not. Do you only snore when you're really tired? Man, you don't snore every night though.
So I just want to prep you tonight. I'm tired. I'm not tired. I'm tired. All right,
you can't even say the word, huh?
So get ready. So
okay. Let's look at the scripture, specifically the part that says, "Be completely humble and gentle. Be patient, bearing with one another in love." Applying the scripture to marriage, be completely humble and gentle. How gentle? So first question, how gentle are you with your spouse?
I think I can do better. I think a lot of times I go to Mr. Fix It. Hey, bro, look, this is what we're doing. This is how we're going to do it. We're going to wipe them tears up and let's get moving. And it's like a lot of times I need to be like, oh, are you okay?
See, I feel like you'd be patronizing me, but I'm gonna tell you, yesterday I had, was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday I had the day, and the day wasn't really that much better.
You didn't marry that dude.
Yeah.
You married a Brooklyn Marine that loves you and says, "Yo, who was Rocky's coach? Mickey.
Oh my God!
Get up! Come on, you can do it. That's who you married.
What about Apollo? Yeah, Apollo.
Yeah, Apollo was on him too. Rock, you're gonna get beat up if you don't get in and fight.
Right? I just think that I think that yeah, you could be a little bit more gentle.
I'll work on that. I totally agree with you.
Yeah. How gentle am I with my spouse?
There's training for a dude though, right?
What?
It's training for a dude. We not, most dudes are not that gentle cat. It's we have to train ourselves to be that.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Well, I feel like, to answer that question, I feel like I could be a little bit more gentle with you too in certain areas where you kind of get on my nerves. I could kind of.
I don't know what area that is.
Okay. So yeah. Be patient, bearing with one another in love. This
Uh-huh.
means to treat your spouse with kindness, grace, and patience, and to endure their shortcomings. Do you give your spouse grace for their shortcomings?
Um, Again, man, I think when we were rocking this, man, it was all over my head, my feet, my back. It was stepping on me. It was stepping
Why
on me.
so?
So
Why so?
no, I just think there's, you know, me. I think sometimes we're our worst critics. So I grade myself with a serious curve.
Do you feel like you give me grace for my shortcomings?
I can do better, is what I'm saying. I try to. I think you deserve that, you know. But I'm still a work in progress.
I think
Sometimes, again, you know, again, that Marine comes out of me like, "Yo, come on, let's go."
all the time.
Or just my reference points of, "Hey, bro, we can make it with nothing. Period. Let's go." You know, and you don't necessarily.
And that ain't my reference point.
Yeah, I know it ain't. But here's the thing, though. It is reality that we can still make it, rather than, you know, the sky is falling. You know, hey, somebody said my husband is extremely gentle with me most of the time. I'm a Marine. I never think about being gentle because he is a man. Yeah, I'll consider that in the future. That's real talk. Somebody says so true, especially the man Marine part. We can make it with nothing. Hey, because you never know, we might have to one day.
Hey man,
It's Tuesday, son.
Okay, but here's my thing though. To do you, I still don't feel like.
I said no.
Okay.
I'm like, bro.
You said I can do better.
Yeah, but that's the same thing.
Okay, well,
it's not to say that I'm not ever gentle with you. You know what I'm saying? But I think
no. Do you give your spouse grace for their shortcomings?
Again, I think I can do better. I think I do a lot of the times, but there's other times I'm like, man, come on, you better, you know, tighten up your bootstraps and let's go.
That's a lot of the time. Let me say, do I give you a grace for you? I feel like I do.
Yeah. I think so.
I feel like I do. Do you have patience with your spouse? Oh, this is a good one right here. Do you have patience with your spouse?
Again, man, like I said, man, this is all of me. I think I can do better.
No,
you know,
I'm gonna ask you. No,
that's not.
I'm asking for you, Aaron. You don't really have, Aaron.
That's not true.
Okay.
Ever.
Let's rate. Let's huh?
I don't ever. Okay, how you want to rate it? How do you want to rate it?
Between a scale of 1 to 10, do you have patience for me?
I would give 7.
Okay, that is too big of a gap. I'm giving you a 2.
You're absolutely crazy with that,
Aaron.
Hey, here's why. It's based on you want me to say what you want me to say, and I'm going to say what I feel is appropriate at the time, which is, hey, tighten your belt. Let's go.
Do you? So you really give yourself a 7?
Absolutely. Hey, I think I did much better than what I used to. Kami, shut your ass up and get up here. Let's go. I think I've come at least 5 points from that. So somebody said, do you think men raised by single moms are more gentle or more tough? Or do you think that had an impact on their gentleness? I'm asking because my husband's mom was hardcore because she had to be. Yeah. So that's what I mean by, dude, that wasn't really taught to us.
I definitely think, to answer that person's question, I definitely think it has an effect.
Absolutely.
I think it definitely has an effect.
It goes to the reference point.
And I don't know necessarily if it is that the mother
was hard on him.
On hard. I don't know. If she said,
I think just life, society,
because
growing
she's a single
up
parent.
Yeah.
But he said, do you think men can be single? I mean, could be gentle because they're raised by a single parent?
I do.
I do think that they're.
It has to be trained, but it goes back to what we always talk about with B-Boy and the fam of, yo, okay, why are you a millionaire? Because my mother was a crackhead. Why are you a crackhead? because my mother was a crackhead. So I think, again, it comes down to choices.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm going to choose to be different
Yeah.
than what society said I'm going to be. Or,
Right.
okay, but some things is just instilled in you. You don't even know they
Right.
being instilled in you. You know?
Right. Right. Okay.
was a good question.
I think that my patience could be. I think I could do better with my patience for you.
Oh no,
But-
okay. No. Let's rate it right now from a scale of 1 to 10.
I feel like
Where are you
being
at?
patient with you. I feel like I'm at a 7.
Oh no, that's a big gap right there. Okay.
No,
Okay.
as
No.
far as my being
yeah.
patient with you.
Yeah, that's a big gap.
Yeah, I feel like I'm a 7.
I think you're a 10.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can see that too. Are you as patient with your spouse as God is with you? No, I am.
Thank
not.
you. That was the main one you should have got to, because man, hey, I'm at a 0 compared to.
Sure. Yeah.
And hence why I keep saying I gotta do better. But man, it's hard. Hard out here for a pimp.
It's hard out here. Say it like it's hard out here. Okay, be kind and compassionate to one another, forgiving one another, just as Christ God forgave you.
That's the word.
That is Ephesians 4:32.
Put that
Okay.
Bible on it.
Never let loyalty and kindness leave you. Tie them around your neck as a reminder, right within your heart.
Hey, I thought that was deep right there.
Mhm.
Hey, I saw
That's Proverbs 3:3.
when I read that, I was like, man, so God is like, yo, I'd rather you drown in love and kindness deep in your heart than anything else in this world. And I was like, oh man, I got to drown in that.
Loyalty and kindness.
Loyalty and kindness. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, that's it right there.
Here's a question.
Somebody called me a foghorn. Playing. For real.
Name a kind gesture that you did for your spouse while you two were dating that you still are currently doing.
I think still rocking the flowers, still taking the drives, still saying AK. Can I play you a song?
Oh yeah.
You know, those type things. So yeah, I want to continue to do those things. Still bringing gifts home, you know, or just trying to anticipate, you know, oh man, I'd like that. Okay, cool. So let's go get that.
Yeah, I think that you do a good job with that. You definitely do a good job with that.
Trying.
I think that
That's a gentleness. Isn't that a part of gentleness?
Yes.
Thank you.
And kindness.
Thank you.
Think that the kind gesture that I do is I cook you breakfast out the blue.
Yeah, man.
Just cook you breakfast
Real
one
talk.
day, and then fix your plate and bring it to you.
Yeah, I appreciate
I did that, while we were dating, and now I do that sometimes now.
You said sometimes.
Sometimes now.
Yeah, no, I'll take it though. That's
Yeah.
facts. Thank you for that.
Cheat code number 2:
Cheat code.
don't be anxious, boastful, or proud in your marriage.
Hey. So another cheat code when we used to play the games, I told the cats at the one on Saturday is when we were playing Gauntlet Legends. We had the invul, INVUL, had to be in all capitals, and you would turn like titanium and be beating cats' tails up in there, man. And everybody like, come save me. No, yeah, I'm going for Dolo. But the crazy thing is, you can only go so far. You had to wait for your teammate to go back for him. It's interesting. Invul. May you be invulnerable in your marriage against the devil.
So we had this. So when we got to this part about being envious and do not be envious or boastful or proud, we had this. Aaron and I had this real debate. We didn't have it on Saturday, but we had this real debate again about envy. Envy. Is there a difference between being envious and being jealous?
Yeah,
I say there is. Aaron said there's not. There's no difference between being envious,
but here
and being.
Yeah, here's why I said that I don't believe it's not, because when I look up the Greek word of envy, it gives synonyms of, and it said jealous, and then both of them are sins. You know what I'm saying? A matter of fact, one of the 7 deadly sins is envy. So if anything, we need to be running from it and be careful with it. Not like, oh,
is jealousy one of the 7 sins too?
Jealousy and envy again are one and the same. So therefore, yeah, you need to be careful with that.
I think there's a difference. I mean, because my thing is this: if they weren't different, then why are they different words? Then I mean, like, you know, like
There are many of.
I know, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I just feel like they're different.
Okay, you
I
can
feel like
believe that, but
they have different
let me
definitions.
let me ask you this.
Okay.
Let's go with this. Either of those make God smile.
No.
So what should we do then?
But I'm just saying, I just think that, okay, here's the definition of envy. Envy says it's a noun, it's a feeling of discontentment or resentful longing aroused by someone else's possessions, qualities, or luck. When you feel envy, your subconscious is trying to tell you, I want that. Jealousy is an adjective, and it's to feel resentment, bitterness, or hostility towards someone because they have something that you don't have.
Okay.
So I feel like I feel like envy is, oh, I want that. She has that. I want that too. I don't mind her having it. I just want it too. I think jealousy is, no, I don't want her to have it. I just want to have it for myself.
So now let me read you my part. The Greek word for envy is pathonos. It can also be translated as ill will, begrudging, or malice. Some related adjectives and adverbs of pathonos include pathoneros, jealous. You see how close that is? It's, here's another one. Empathonos, liable to envy, jealous, regarded with envy. You notice how they keep adding the jealousy part in there, the jealous part in there. Jay.
What I was going to say is, it sounds like both of them have some of the same characteristics.
Very similar.
But
is your mic
envious? Yeah, my mic is up.
Okay.
Envious, to me, it feels like it's more vicious.
Really?
Yeah.
I agree. I agree.
Because I can be jealous. But
I think the opposite.
But envious or envy is like,
that cat. Too bad we ain't got you on camera to show you.
Yeah, that cat's what is that?
But here's the thing, though. Jealousy is not the word used in the 7 deadly sins. Envy is. So there's no way you can play envy off to be something lighter than what it is when, hey, we see things like Snapped on TV these days. Dude, cats jealous running over their spouses with cars. Bruh, it's not a game. So you want to be careful. But the point I want to get to is what we were talking about, and we were having a conversation and said, hey, you have been envious before. And you asked me and said, dude, have you ever been envious of me? And I said, no. And you said, yeah, I have of you. And then I noticed a lot of women would say that I've been envious, but most dudes, not saying all, most dudes say, no, I'm been envious of my wife or any other cat for that fact.
Yeah, so you ain't never wanted something that somebody else had. Stop it. I'm gonna go ahead and say right now, stop it. No, stop it.
So again, when we're looking at envy, can you read the definition again? There it is. Oh yeah.
A feeling of discontentment or resentful longing aroused by someone else's possessions, qualities, or luck.
No.
So you ain't never like saw a dude that had a girl and been like.
Here's the thing though. What I was doing is I was trying to put it in the context of marriage because we were talking about you and I. But now we taking it out? No, hey, dude. I've walked past dudes and it's like, hey, man, dude, you did a great job. You got a bad one right there, like the tooth pull. You must be a dentist, man, because you pulled a bad one. You know what I'm saying? Those type things. But no. Now let me go here though, because I don't want to act like I'm all Mr. Goody Two Shoes. I've been covetous.
This cat right here, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This cat gonna say, Aaron, now what's the difference between covetous or coveting somebody and envying somebody and all that? What's the difference? What's the difference on all that?
I thought that was a difference.
No, so coveting is
it's taken.
I feel like that's don't have me look up what's the definition of coveting.
Okay, but back in the you say the definition of covetous is Is envy?
Probably.
Hey,
A longing.
Somebody said, oh man, I done missed a whole bunch of jammies there. Somebody said, I agree with the missus. So, okay. Somebody said, I heard that sound for real. Another perspective, envy is when you want what someone else has, but jealousy is when you're worried someone's trying to take what you have. Okay. That's interesting. I like that take.
Okay.
Envy is seen as more severe because you try to take what others have. Okay, so there we go. Covetousness is very close to envy. Okay, so I'm with that.
So I look this cat right here.
No, hold on.
So I ain't never been envious, but I've been covetous. So
hey, I'm like, yo, man, I'll get her. Don't exactly
for real.
Exactly, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay. All right. So you've never been envious of your spouse?
No.
You never been envious of me?
No, man. Here's what I think on that, dude. If you glow up, I glow up. What do I have to be envious of when, dude, you become the next VP of America, claiming that? I'm right next to you, like, yeah, what up? I'm riding the car too. You know what I'm saying? I got the security too. You know what I'm saying? I got the security clearance too. So it's like, dude, why do we need to be like, what were you talking about? Ashanti, Rain on Me. So Kate glowing up, and I'm looking like this in the camera. Did you see his hand in the end? He's like this. Dude, nobody.
I'm looking in the mirror at this woman
chill with that, bro.
Yeah.
But no, I've never been that.
No,
I'm
nothing that I've had that you wanted.
No, I'm proud of you when you rock, and I know if I'm with you, I got it too.
Okay. Right? Cheat code number 2: don't be envious. Number
2:
don't boast, and do not be proud. Let's talk about. Let's real quick. Let's talk about.
God bless you.
I'm so sorry. That scared the mess out of me. Love is. Let's talk about pride real quick. I came across this quote, and it's by Unknown, and it says, "It is better to lose your pride to the one you love than to lose the one you love to your pride." It is better to lose your pride to the one you love than to lose the one you love to your pride. In question, name a time when you were full of pride, and how did it affect your marriage?
Oh, I think in the Marine Corps, yeah, I was very, very big headed. Just thought I knew it all. You couldn't tell me nothing. Too much power at too young of an age, and boy, boom! Hey, rocket going up, meteor coming down.
Yeah,
real talk. But hey, you live and you learn.
How did that affect your marriage?
Oh, it was detrimental. Yeah. Again, that's what I'm talking about. I think that's a great example of the envy. Yo, if I'm glowing up, you glowing up. But likewise, if I'm blowing up, radiation, nuclear bomb.
I thought you meant like blowing up, like I'm getting fat, blowing up.
Well, that too. Dude, we get heavy together.
Do we?
We lose weight. Absolutely.
Okay.
You seen pictures, bro?
We look like a number 10 right now.
Yeah, you're funny. It's all good.
And I'm a 0. Okay.
You're beautiful, and I love you.
Okay.
Gentleness.
Okay. Name a time when I was full of pride in my marriage. Okay, yeah, there was definitely in our early marriage. I feel like I was full of pride. I feel like I'm better now.
See, somebody said, "What's mine is yours, and what's yours is mine." Facts, right there.
I feel like it's what's mine is mine, and what's yours is mine.
You want to be right, or do you want to be married?
That's true. That's
man.
Yeah.
Dude, you got time. Like, you need to let me shine too. So.
Rain on me.
Like, bro, come on, man.
Okay.
Let's get this money.
Love does not dishonor others. Cheat code. It doesn't we cannot dishonor each other. Okay.
Yeah, but hey, that's I think that's with each other and when we're out of each other's presence.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
We ain't got time to be like, yeah, you know what? Nah, man. We got to rock for each other.
For sure. Does your conduct or actions towards your spouse reflect honor or dishonor?
I believe it's honor now.
I think it's honor now.
There was a time, and even in that, I think there's points in our marriage, dude. No marriage is perfect. So you're gonna get those times where you might say something that might be taken as disrespect or be hurtful. But that's when you got to work through that and apologize and get back on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to move a little faster. Love
Not
is
gonna
not
make it.
love is not self-seeking. Love is not self. We cannot be self-seeking. We cannot be worried about just ourselves.
Right.
And that's a cheat code.
It's got to be. It should be about selflessness.
Yeah.
Not selfishness.
So the opposite of self-seeking is to serve.
Okay.
To serve means to put the needs of your spouse above your own.
Dude.
Okay.
Dude.
Here's a couple rules to serving your spouse. You can remember them by the acronym SERVE.
Okay.
The S is for supply. Supply what your spouse needs in spite of what you need, want, or understand. That's a big one right there.
Yeah, I like
supply
that.
my needs. How you think you're doing with supplying my needs?
How you think I'm doing with supplying your needs?
I think you're doing excellent.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, bro.
I think
Bro,
you're
we
doing excellent.
just talked about it today. I'm like, bro,
Hey, man.
you don't even need that. You don't even need that, man. A lot of things you don't need.
Here's the thing,
you
though.
want them.
Here's the thing, though. At 53,
No.
yeah.
What?
At
What?
53, yeah. I feel like at what point of our lives do we just always have to be? We need to have that. We need it. Why at 53? It needs to be some things that I want.
No, I'm not saying there isn't. All I'm saying is at some point,
yeah.
dude, let's kick back coast and watch a stack rather than we're going because we got it. Okay, let's spend it on that. Okay, let's spend it on that. Let's spend it on that. It's like, bro, pull up and have some self-control.
Enjoy serving your spouse and do it with a joyful attitude.
That was not gentle.
Enjoy serving your spouse and do it with a joyful attitude. Okay. R, reject scorekeeping.
Make sure you do it with a joyful attitude.
I don't like how you do it, bobbing your head like that. I really don't. Okay. R is reject scorekeeping. V is diligently protect the priority of your marriage.
So how you just jumped over reject scorekeeping? Oh, because you're running. You're trying to run and get through everything.
I said reject scorekeeping.
No, I know you did.
You want to stop and talk about that for a second? Well, then just say that. Go ahead and talk about it then.
How are you with that?
Because you know what? Listen, we're gonna there's a whole thing on that. There's a whole thing on
let's
that.
Keep rocking.
Yeah, it's
let's
okay.
Okay.
E, expect to be blessed. So again, the opposite of self-seeking is what?
Serving.
Serve.
And here's the thing: if you are serving, you are going to be blessed.
That's true.
Yeah, that's the word right there. He didn't come to be served.
Can you give me a plate,
but
please?
to serve.
How can you better serve your spouse?
I think by being intentional, by anticipating things that may be needed, not wanted, but at the same time, give some of the wants. I told you that. See, you didn't believe me when I said, dude, why are you wearing this big jungle jacket from the Sahara?
Golly.
Oh man, you're funny.
Okay. Cheat code. Next cheat code is love is not easily angered. What do you think about that, babe?
Hey,
Come on, take it.
I think a lot of us can work on that. Because if you've never seen your spouse, there most of the time, 9 times out of 10, there are there's levels, just like in anything. So first he might be conversing with you, and then that conversing might get a little colorful, and then that conversing is going to stop because he's shutting down. And then he's gonna blow the hell up. So give him a space. That's a cheat code. Rub his back, rub his belly, rub his head, and say, babe, look, we're gonna talk about this later. You seen the levels. Give him some space. And it's likewise for ladies sometimes.
Okay. So the cheat code is give so that the cheat code you give him
consider and observe the levels. Don't let it go to a new devil.
Okay. Here's the one you're talking about. Love keeps no records of wrongdoings.
What about it?
Love keeps no records of wrongdoings. Okay, that's another cheat code.
Yeah.
Don't keep no records of wrongdoings.
Yeah, because
everybody.
men and women do.
For sure. So here's the thing. Here's what it says. Keep first of all, keeps no record of wrongs. Metaphorically suggests that love doesn't have a scoreboard. You know that mental or emotional tally we sometimes keep on our spouse when,
Okay.
when you guys mess up.
Mhm.
Okay, it implies a kind of unconditional acceptance that isn't bogged down by past mistakes.
Mm.
So we keep no record of your past mistakes. That is a
How you doing with that? Yeah, go on, fan.
you want to rate on that one? You want to rate on that one?
Yeah. Come on, let's rate it. So you give yourself.
Keeping a records of your wrongdoings, I'm gonna give myself a 4.
Okay, I give you I give you a 5 now.
5.
Yeah, I'll give you 5.
What would
now.
you give me then before?
0. Freaks. Yeah.
Not the 0. Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, Jesus, thank you. That the Lord is my shepherd. I
For real?
shall
Now
not
you,
want.
bro, for real. Now you got over here looking like Farrah Fawcett
Ooh,
with her hair blowing.
thank you, Jay.
Now I'm all cold.
That's beautiful. I love it. Okay, so consequently, there are more. There are more.
Then she's gonna get cold in a minute.
And I'll put my jacket on. That's fine. Okay. So what role does forgiveness have in not keeping any records of wrong? What do you think?
Oh, it plays a big role. You know, if you don't forgive, hey, you holding yourself in jail and that person. You up in there with them, I promise you that, or with her. So I think it's more so about trying to get there as soon as possible. Hey, it is a process. You know. And came on, the sound went off.
I turned the fan off now.
That didn't have nothing to do with it.
Okay.
Okay.
Does it sound bad?
Okay. Do you want us to keep going, or should we pause?
Okay.
We're good now? Okay.
Okay. Great.
Okay. So the question is, do you easily forgive your spouse for their offenses towards you?
No, it's a process. It is I mean, for me, I can't speak for the rest of the family that's on here, the TMT Nation, but I need a moment.
You need a moment.
Yeah, I need a moment to just really think.
Well, do you ever do so when you forgive? Do you forget?
You
You think it's possible to forgive and forget?
I mean, I think we're human, so I don't think it's about the forgetting. I think over time, with prayer, it continues to float on into the background, but it can come up just like anything. And now it's about how are you going to handle it?
Okay.
Can you laugh about it, or you still going to get angry, go silent? You know
I think
what I'm saying?
I think we can. I
Curse
think we can
out.
laugh about it. I think we can. We can talk about it. I mean, not get so upset about
exactly.
it.
Because
But
there
to
was a
laugh
time.
about it, to laugh about it.
No,
stop
we
playing.
no, we
I don't think we ever gonna be there.
I,
We're gonna laugh about it.
I think anything in life, if you look back, that was a trial, that was a tribulation, and you made it over, you can laugh and say, "Yo, you thought you had me." You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about.
Right.
You thought you was gonna get me with the, you could get it. See, I can laugh now. You see what I'm saying? I can laugh now. You know, that type thing. So it's but the devil thought that Coop gonna crash the car on this one. Nah, not at all.
You know what? I really can't
I
stand you
love
right
my
now.
queen. I'm gonna love my queen.
really
If
can't
I could
stand you
get
right
it.
now. I
Yeah,
can't
you
stand
gotta
you
love
right
it.
now, for real.
Okay, the fam did say it's better though. So thank
Okay.
y'all for
Do
being patient.
do
with
you
us.
believe it? Do you believe it's possible to forgive and forget? I do. I do believe that it's
Okay,
possible
that's nice.
to.
That's
I do
nice.
believe like it's possible to forgive and forget.
But again, we talked about this earlier. It is a choice, though, right?
It is definitely a choice.
So are you going to mention that part, babe, or no? Because I thought that was awesome. About you said something about
Okay, so
choose.
so it says wait, let me go back to it. Hold on a second.
I think I remember.
True forgiveness means that even though you were offended, the sting of the offense no longer exists. Even if the memory lingers, you choose not to hold it against that person. This is what it means. This is what it means that love keeps no record of wrong. If you keep the records and constantly bring up the past offense, you have not truly forgiven the person and are harboring unforgiveness in your heart. Just like love is a choice,
Here we go.
and forgiveness is a choice, unforgiveness is also a choice.
There we go. Hey, babe, you mentioned something about bringing it up. Look, I think it's okay to bring it up in the right context, in the right platform. Okay,
you
so
can get it. It's right. Bring it up.
Right. This is the right platform to bring it up in.
Okay.
But no, a right platform. So okay, infidelity. Yo, I'm gonna bring that up in front of our psychologist or our psychiatrist. You know what I'm saying? A mediator. You know, that type thing. I'm gonna bring it up when it's like, hey, so we have like Tough Talk Tuesdays. Yo, tell me one thing you want to talk about. Hey man, I thought about this week. Well, how'd you handle that? You know what I'm saying? Well, we made love that week, so I handled it well. Okay, well, praise God. You know, having conversation like that. Come on, let's toast to this because you made it through. You know, those type of ways rather than, you know, you angry and then you bring it up. It's not going to go well.
I agree.
Yeah.
Agreed. Okay.
Where we at?
Love does not delight in evil, but it rejoices in the truth. Love does not delight in evil, but that's cheat code.
Love that.
The love our love cannot be. It cannot be delight in in evil.
Somebody says it's easier to forgive if the person takes full accountability for their actions.
True that.
Fact. If they don't, then it's very difficult. Yeah. We say it all the time. The greatest sorry or apology is changed behavior.
Absolutely.
So you're right. If you ain't changed, hey, bro, you probably ain't gonna get no change from me. Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
That's real talk.
So
right
it does not delight in evil, but rejoices in the truth. Question: are you able to speak the truth to your spouse?
Yeah. Hey, but that doesn't mean that sometimes it doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
Or it doesn't go well.
Yeah.
But I notice I constantly have to say, hey man, that was not my intention to hurt you. You know, hey, I didn't do that in any malicious type of mindset, because that's what I think that's talking about doesn't delight in evil. And I think we discussed this. Dude, how did we get there? So think about it. We were all dating, all courting. It was sunny outside, and everybody was kind to each other. You know what I'm saying? You and your spouse, and y'all was kicking it back. But now somehow you started thinking these thoughts, and they turned evil. I don't like him, and I wish he wasn't here. And to where, come on, we've seen spouses kill each. When a spouse dies, the first person that the cops go to is who?
The spouse.
The other spouse.
Yeah.
Because it's like, dude, how did we get there to like, dude, I'm gonna call somebody to take a hit out on you, or you gonna run me over with the car in the dark. Is anybody there? Is anybody? You know, It's like, but because we delighted in evil, you know what I'm
Right,
saying? It's like,
right. Right.
the lights click,
You're like,
you click.
bro,
Yeah.
is anybody there?
You know what I'm saying? You click
Straight
a lot of
Suge
lights
Knight
and come on.
cats.
Yeah, and it's like it's not cool. We're supposed to rejoice in the truth.
I'm gonna give you these last couple
Okay,
cheat
come
codes
on.
because I really want to get to these questions. I want to get to these last.
Hey, I don't think you're gonna make it.
I
Hey, you
think,
got 10 minutes.
we're gonna make it because we about to run through these real quick.
Run through 'em?
Okay, love. Here's cheat code number 3, 4, 5, and 6. Love always protects.
Hey, even when you're angry.
Love always trusts.
Hey, even when you're upset.
Love always hopes.
Even when you're hurting.
Love always perseveres.
No matter what.
Let's go back and look at that trust real quick. I really want you to. I want everybody to rank this. I really want the listeners to rank TMT Nation. I want you guys to rank this. I want you guys to rank trust, power, love, respect, and loyalty.
I think you should give them to them more again.
I want you to rank in the order of importance to you in your marriage. Trust, power, love, respect, and lastly, loyalty.
Okay, why don't you give it to them? Give it to them so they
So
can give an
mine,
example.
for me, I would say love, trust, respect, loyalty, power.
Okay. For me, it was love, respect, trust, loyalty, power.
Okay.
Yeah, that was mine right there.
Okay.
So again, remember, guys, they were trust, power, love, respect, and loyalty. So look, you can go to your boo and be like, "Hey, babe, I know you wasn't on here. You should have been with me, but hey, I want you to rank these.
Yeah.
Rank them. Little activity for you.
Yeah.
You and
Yeah.
your peoples.
Yeah.
Real
And then
talk.
and be ready to explain why. Why? Because we had a week, it was
back and forth.
It was back and forth.
It
Like,
was good.
why was love first? Because at first I had trust first. At first I had trust, and then I had loyalty,
and a lot of people did.
And I had loyalty number 2 because loyalty is so super important to me.
Right.
So yeah, loyalty is but
Hey,
love covers it covers everything. It really does.
Just a word. The love covers a multitude of sins.
Yeah.
And Lord knows I needed that.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
And then come on, y'all know what the Commodores say, right? Jesus.
Don't you do
What?
it. Don't you do it. Okay.
Faith, hope, and love. The greatest of these is what?
Love.
So, but I ain't mad at them cats.
But the trust, but you have to trust. So some people were saying the argument was you have to be able to trust the person to be able to love them. You don't start off loving them. You gotta build the trust to be able to love. But
Cass is going with love it. Look. So somebody said love, trust, respect, loyalty, power. Okay. Somebody else said love, loyalty, respect, trust, power. I'm not mad at that.
That's our daughter.
I'm not mad at that. Hey, I think
why, boo? Why that order? Why in that order? Why in that order, boo?
Look at that. Somebody said love covers a multitude of sins. So if you have love first, that should take care of the rest. Boom. Drop the mic. Oh, hold on. These are Shure mics. You don't want to do that.
But Aaron, but trust in a marriage is I almost got to go back to the argument again. If you cannot trust,
I get it.
Your spouse.
I get it. Hold on. Hey,
I ain't loving you.
Hold up though. You just think about what we're talking about. We're talking about in the context of marriage,
right?
Bro, you already know.
Or relationships.
Okay, but here's the thing though. You already love them. If you marry them because you love them. You married them because the trust was there. That doesn't mean that the trust may not be, the trust bank might not go negative at times, or go get a
and see,
dent
trust
in it.
Trust is not just trusting you to not cheat. Trusting you is trusting you
to cover you,
to cover
to
me,
love you,
to give me have an emotional, a safe place.
That's right.
You know what I mean? That's what the trust is. I believe.
Yeah. Somebody said I like trust to be first. I ain't mad at him. I ain't mad at him at all on that.
Yeah, trust my
But when we said,
I think I'm going back with trust first.
Okay.
I think I'm moving it back around. I think I'm with you, Vic. I think I'm going back with trust. I think I'm gonna go back with trust first.
Okay, somebody said, but I do agree with Kay. I might move trust to number 1, the love, loyalty, etc. Hey, I'm not mad at y'all. Hey,
Because if you can't trust a person, if you can, I mean, it's okay.
then what you doing with them?
Okay, exactly.
But you already married them.
Okay,
You in a relationship.
Then you
with
know
them.
what? Then maybe we should go back to a relationship, not into a marriage, but in the context of just of a relationship.
But all of these go inside of a marriage, though.
Okay, but I'm just
all
saying,
of these in a marriage.
Okay, but I'm just saying.
Okay, the reason
you said you're already married.
Okay, hey, come on, let's keep it as you say, a buck here. Okay, our trust for one another. We had to make up a safe sign, a firewall for us that says, "Hey, I'm not your enemy." You know what I'm saying? I'm not your enemy.
Well, once you broke the trust,
yeah.
It took a long time to build the trust back up.
But the only thing that held us together was what? The love. The love. And who do we know love to be?
And I want to specify too that the power.
Do we know him to be trust? Yes, he's trusting, but
listen,
we know him to be.
I want people to know too. I want people to know too that power is control. It's power, like the power. It's the control.
Hey.
So
Sam said, "Hey, I loved first, but I wish I would have put trust first." I'm not. Hey, here's the thing. When we went in there and we said everybody who has love as their one, a majority of people raise their hands. But I'm telling you, a type 2 was trust.
It's trust.
So
that trust is.
I don't think there's a wrong.
And I thought that more men was going to say respect first.
No,
I really thought a lot more men was going to say respect.
A lot of
first.
men said love.
A lot of men said,
and a lot of men said trust.
Yeah, and a few men said respect.
Only one dude said power.
No one said power. And all the times I've been doing this exercise, no one says power. No one says power.
Facts.
But that's a good one. But yeah, but you know what? But you take this if you're on here without your spouse, do this with your spouse and ask them to explain to you.
Hey, do it with your friends.
Do it with your friends too, and find out. Okay, what's your order? Rank these, and explain to me why you put them in that order.
Yeah, somebody said without love, why would you care about anything else? There's no love, so yeah. And that's my mindset. Yo, if there's no love, bro, I ain't worried about your trust, your respect. I ain't got no love for you. I can care whether you respect me or not. Just don't touch me.
But if I don't trust you, I don't trust you to get to know you, to love you.
Hey, can you love your spouse if you don't trust them? Can you trust your spouse if you don't love them?
Ooh,
I think you can do the second, but not the first.
Wait, what's the first one again? Read again.
Can you love your spouse if you don't trust them? No, you cannot.
Can you trust your spouse if you don't love them?
Can you trust your spouse if you don't love them? No,
can you love them if you don't trust them?
Somebody said, I agree.
Oh, that's a good one. Ooh, I'm going to have to write that question down. Hold on a second. Because, take a picture of that. I need that question. Because, we got to come back to that one. That's a good one. Ooh, that's a good one. Okay.
Yeah, I like it.
So look, those are just a few cheat codes. If you really want, go back and read 1 Corinthians 13:4. There's a whole bunch of cheat codes in there for your marriage. Yeah. I want to leave you guys with these questions real quick. We don't have a JMTC tonight, but we do have these questions that I think will just really be. And I kind of really want. I want you to answer the first one. Okay, we got 3 minutes. What is something you have been telling me is important to you that I keep missing or overlooking?
And hey, they can be big, small, in between. Just be ready for the conversation.
Let me give all three of them to you first. And then we will come back with. Okay, what is something that you have been telling me is important to you that I keep missing or overlooking? The next one is, what is something you need from me that I struggle to give to you? And the last one is, what is something you feel I haven't fully accepted about you?
Can you rock with them? Hey, let me give mine real quick as examples.
Okay.
So it was what is something you have been telling me that's important that I keep missing or overlooking? And I said to K.A., your timeliness, being on time. Hey, man. All right. What is something you need from me that I struggle to give? Apologies. Hey, I apologize about that. What is something you feel I haven't fully accepted about you? That I'm gonna be Brooklyn forever. Stand up.
Sit down, man.
Okay.
This cat right here.
So
I want you guys to ask these questions.
For the love of God.
Yeah. Ask these questions to your spouse and and let your spouse ask you this question and answer them. Answer them really truthfully. Yeah, what is something that you've been telling me is important to you that I kind of keep missing the mark on that?
Yeah.
I think these are very good questions to ask your spouse to really get, and it's not nothing. Well, yeah, yeah.
Good.
Really get this some
you're
really
good.
thought-provoking questions.
No, you're good about
to
everything.
ask your spouse, okay?
Fellas, don't run from it. Don't try
It's
to
cheat codes.
No, everything's good. No, it's not.
No,
No, it's not.
no.
All
Okay,
right, we're done.
we're done for today.
7:59.
That's cheat codes
7:59. Hey,
for
good convo, man.
Yeah.
combo.
So we will be back on the first Tuesday in December. I don't know what day that is actually.
Happy holidays.
I want to see, but that's gonna be our last show of doggone 2024. Where
That's
you go? Where did 2024 go? Oh my God. So yeah, that's let me give you the date. So make sure. So the first Tuesday, that is going to be the 3rd. December 3rd, Tuesday, December 3rd. We'll be back on at 7:00 for the last show. And that's probably going to be our recap show where we go through, kind of just go back through, touch on some of the shows that we had throughout the year and, our year-end or wrap-up show, if you will, or whatever.
So hey, guys, we won't see you. So we want to make sure we wish you a great holiday right now.
Thanksgiving.
A great Thanksgiving. Keep your head on the swivel, though. Believe that. And stay in prayer. All right. Hey, God bless you. God keep you. God shine his face upon you and give you peace.
Woke up, still smiling, sun shining, feel fine. And yo, it's one person I got to thank. And no, it ain't your mama or your Uncle Hank. It's Jesus, the one that'll get you going. Keep you flowing high, you already know. And he'll lift you up, pick you up, get you up. He'll set you up in a life with less strife. That's just right, with pure love and more light. As long as you live it, mother, he got you. And now that you free, what's the plan for you? You better get him, let him, live him, kiss him, miss him, bug him, hug him, love him. And please stop talking this, that, and the third. And just focus on God in his word. Cause I'm lit, I'm free, the light I see. Switch it up, I'm lit, I see the light, I'm free. Old school,